What's going on, everyone? My name's Kryptonite, and sorry, I just had to take that in a little bit. I'm not used to having my face on the screen. And I told you guys I would be bringing you a review of the game I bought, Blitz the League 2. I got this from GameStop. I have the Xbox version of it. Where do I even begin with this game? Well, first off, I have to admit the game is not entirely that bad. I mean, the graphics were good. Actually, when did this game come out? I think this came out in like 2009, 2000 to 2011, somewhere in that era. I could be wrong. I don't have the, like I said, this bought this from GameStop, so I don't have a, down here where it'd say, oh, this was made in 2011 or copyright, And well, let's begin. So, as I said, the game isn't really that bad. I mean, it's challenging, it's got a lot to offer. It's like WWE if it was crossed with NFL. And what I mean by that is there are moments in the game where you can deliver nasty hits, and I mean just the most brutal hits. If you, okay, for me, it's, left trigger and A. You hold down left trigger and you hit A. My dog, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, hold down left trigger, hit A, and you enter like a clash mode is what they call it. And if you land a clash power hit, I do believe is what it is, you can break bones. Oh, excuse me. You can break a collarbone. You can break a wrist, knee, feet, skull. You can break all those bones. You can even kill people in the game. But so far I haven't seen that happen. I mean, if I brutally injure someone, they're just out for like a season or something like that, if it got that far. And here's kind of looking like Donald Trump right now. You're fired. Anyway. So yeah, it's got a lot to offer, and if you played the arcade version of Blitz the League, or even Blitz the League 1, for either the Xbox or PS, I mean, really it's your preference here, you know it's how it is. You know it's like this, brutally intense video game that a lot of people seem to enjoy, and that's them. But I would only, before I get into the campaign and all that, I just want to say, if you buy this game, buy it, but don't play through the campaign. Play it with family. All the teams are already unlocked in the very beginning. You just go into play now, select the teams you want, and just have a good time. It lives by most of the NFL rules. Touchdown, 6 points. Field goal attempt is 1 point, unless you haven't scored a touchdown, then it's 3 points. And extra point attempt is 2 points. It's not like NFL Street. That's what I'm thinking of. It's kind of NFL Street-ish, but it's not really NFL Street. I keep holding this up. I don't have a stand. I don't have anything to put this on to like just set right here, just for visual purposes. So I don't have anything for that, so I'm just gonna hold it up every time, The campaign mode, you start out as this guy who is I keep doing this, my hair. It's he's like this once in a lifetime money opportunity. What the heck? I'm sorry, something popped up on my computer. Anyway, there we go. And so you're like this once in a lifetime money making opportunity that just shows up on, that's basically shows up on the door of the commissioner. Shows up on the, you know what I mean. Like, you show up and then the commissioner's like, oh man, this kid's got something here. This kid's really got something. Oh, my dog wants attention. Anyway, oh yeah, this kid's really got something here. Yeah. He was smoking a cigar. So he's like, kid, here's what I want you to do. Bed. Yeah, my dog's that trained. To her bed she goes. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to play for my team, the Riots. And of course, franchise is like, I'm sorry, Commissioner, I ain't gonna do that. I want to play for my home team, my hometown. That leads to you getting into it with Commissioner, and one thing leads to another, and he set out on ruining your career unless you decide to go with the Riots, which you can't do that throughout the game. I mean, you can make a team just like the Riots if you want. Call it the Riots. You have your option of personalizing your own team and choosing what you want to do. Now, you don't get to make your own franchise or nothing like that. No, the bodies are already pre-made, preset, ready to go. You can't alter that. You can change the color of the uniform. You can alter how your stadium looks. You can alter a lot of things, but you can't alter your person in any way, shape, or form. Now, for me, the best, if you play through the campaign, my recommendation, halfback and linebacker. Now, what that's going to do is, since you're a halfback, your speed, your agility is going to be through the roof, and you can run faster, which means you'll be able to get to, if someone's getting tossed the ball, if someone's throwing the ball, the quarterback's throwing the ball to a wide receiver, you'll be able to get there faster. Now, be able to tackle them before the ball hits them. And here's where the NFL rules and Blitz League rules differ. Because in Blitz League, you are able to tackle the opponent's wide receiver before the ball gets to him, and it'll still count as an incomplete pass, which I think is bullcrap because I'm having problems with that in Division 2. And if you I keep doing this with my hair. Before I go any further, looks like I put doing this thing with my hair, or I'm trying to make it grow backwards. Goes to the back. It's working out right now. Oh, shut up. Anyway, you can injure people, and it's all legal. You can take people out of games, out of seasons, dish out all the damage you want. It's all legal. It's all legal. You have Unleash mode, where if you're running with the ball and you flick the analog stick at just the right time, you can block them trying to tackle you. If you have even your bar, yeah, I guess it's like a special move bar, I guess you could call it. I mean, if there's a lot of different ways I could go about this, but your power bar is how about this? Power bar is what I'm going to call it. Your power bar runs when it's full. You can still prevent other people from tackling you if you hold down left trigger. It's left trigger for me. Might be L1 or L2 for people who use PlayStation. But you hold down. I'm just gonna say like I have it. You hold down left trigger and you flick the analog stick. You can still block attacks. And everything. And when you're passing, if you have Unleashed or your power bar is completely full, you can catch it. You're more likely to catch the ball and make a touchdown than if you were to just throw it, catch it, and then, yeah. Good luck with that if you're trying to go that route. Let's see here. Now, there are 3 divisions. You start out in Division 3 and work your way up to Division 1. Division 3 is by far the easiest division that you can possibly go through. And you go, and there's a little bit of story in each, after so many games. In Division 3, you start out, and the commissioner's like, Sands, I got a job for you. This guy named Sands plays for you. I can't tell you who the I don't even know who the voice actors are. I just know the characters. Sands, I got a job for you. I want you to play with a franchise. I want you to play on this team, you understand? And it's like, man, why would I want to do that? Because I control you. And I say, and you gotta do whatever I say. You understand? I want you to spike his drink with steroids. And after you play through Division 3, once you get to the Division 3 Championship, and after you beat the Division 3 Championship, by the way, there's a way you can get sponsors, which gives you better, like, chest pads, or that'll upgrade your resistance to injuries or your blocking ability. There will be gloves that you can upgrade your hands for catching and everything. You can upgrade your cleats for running and all that. And there will be, numerous sponsors that you can get. There will be numerous girlfriends you can get. Oh my god, these things keep popping up on my screen. I'm sorry, people. I saw it. And the different girlfriends you can get. The first girlfriend that you get, gets you sponsors. She hooks you up with the right sponsors and everything, and you can stay with her throughout the entire Blitz game. Or whenever a new girlfriend presents herself, which I think there's one for each division. I could be wrong here, but so far I've only made it through Division 2. I'm at the Division 2 Championship on my Xbox. So once you get to Division 2, you have the option of keeping the first girlfriend, I think her name's Tara, or going to the new girlfriend that can get you discounts on juicing. Now, juicing is drugs, but there's 3 different kinds. There's legal drugs that won't get you caught, illegal drugs that may get you caught, and drug of the week, which, as far as I've been playing it, which for the past, I don't know how many weeks it's been the same drug. But yeah, you can legally give yourself drugs, and all the time I go for the legal one that, slows your running ability by, it doesn't slow down your running ability, but you're given this bar, alright, at the bottom of your player, and you hold down right trigger to run, and the bar will deplete until there's no more left. And the only way to get it back is to let go of right trigger, and then it fills back up, and then you can use it again. Now I go for the juicing that slows it down, so when you run, you could run longer, you know, and it goes down slower. And you can only juice 3 characters, so I go for my franchise, 2 of my punt returners, who are Bryant and Mims, but Mims got injured, so now I got Shepard. Yeah, you probably won't understand this just yet until you buy the game and until you play it. So there's different things you can do to earn sponsorships. You can critically injure someone with franchise. You can gain over 200 yards running with the franchise, or 200 yards total to get either passing or running, getting touchdowns and all that. Cause so many critical injuries and all that, and or brutal hits or whatever, and that gets you better sponsors as you progress through the game. And there's also going to be sponsor opportunities that only appear, that you can only do while playing the game. So, you make it through Division 1, and you get to Division 2. Now, when Division 2 hits, stuff gets harder. I mean, you could play through Division 2 and not have a problem. I mean, I didn't. Until you get to the Division 2 Championship. Now, when the Division 2 Championship hits, you are facing the team called the Hammerheads. And, God, this is where I hate it. This championship that I'm trying to get through right now is why I hate Blitz League 2. Because you can't run Hardly. You can't hardly run. If you do, you gotta give it to someone. How do I say this? My franchise is my halfback, and every time they land a dirty hit, they get like one of these. There's like the power bar here, and then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 6 like little circles underneath that fill up if you land a dirty hit, if you land a team captain hit, if you score a touchdown, and all that, or if you succeed in a beatdown. What that is after you land a dirty hit and late hit appears up on the screen, you can walk over to them, hit A or X, depending. It's the same button, but it just depends on what system you have. And then you gotta rapidly press A and or X, and you can kick them in the, you can take their helmet off of them and beat them in the face 3 times. You can just do like this little hand gesture where you're punching them right in the face mask or the face. When the helmet flies off, you can do additional damage to them. However, it's -1 until you get to the last number. Now, if they have their helmets on, it's going to be -2. Helmets off, -3. Now that depletes their stamina, causing them to run slower, causing them to be likable, to make more errors in the game. And again, this is where it gets really hard, because when you face the hammerheads, the QB, they are faster than you on every move they make. Whether it's returning a kick, whether it's running, whether it's passing, the QB and everyone's faster than you because their stamina is through the roof. Their stamina is like 108, 106, 107, and that causes them to be faster than you. So what do? You have to get your franchise out ahead of them as far as where you can do like this taunt. When you do the taunt, you gotta make sure you are using your power bar and you are using your sprint ability at the same time. My advice, use the power bar before you use your sprint. Save the sprint until you get out of the out away from them. Use your sprint and taunt them, which would be holding the right analog stick in any direction, up, down, left, right. I think you can even go diagonal. Use that and taunt and make sure you score a touchdown, because if you don't, you can't pass. Every time I pass and I give it to someone, it's either interception or a fumble. Every time. I can't even run with my franchise, because when I do, there's like, if I had a piece of paper around me to show you. Alright, let's see here. Every time I do this play, there is always so many problems that go wrong. Alright, let's see here. I could be off with this demonstration, but alright, look. Now I don't know if you can see this, but here's my franchise, right? Now my goal is to run this way. I don't know why I pointed up, but if there's like a guy right here, he's gonna come at you from this way, and then all the enemies or the opposing team is gonna be coming at you that way as well. You can't, and causing you to get fewer yards. Now, the more yards you get, the faster your power bar can refill itself. The passes, like if you get 2 passes in a row and you gain a bunch of yards, and it's like 30 yards to a first down. I'm not even joking. It's 30 yards to a first down. if you can get all this and fill up your bar faster, get your unleashed mode, you still have the probability of failing due to the fact that if your unleashed mode is used at the wrong time, if you use it on the first opponent you see, you're out of luck, because you cannot use your power bar or your unleashed mode at all during that play after that. So you gotta sprint and hope for the best that you make it. But yeah, they're faster than you. I've attempted this. I've attempted this 7 or 8 times. Each time I failed. If I played it all today, it's gonna be a 2 to 5 more failed attempts. I've seen people play this. I've seen people beat it, but it's impossible. Unless you can, when you catch it as a kick returner and run it to the touchdown, and run it for a touchdown, every time, you are going to fail. Add on to the fact that you have to prevent them from getting a field goal attempt. You gotta keep doing this vicious cycle over and over and over and over and over again. It's tedious. It's dumb. It's so stupid. Words cannot even express how dumb it is. And it never ends. The cycle continues. If you play as a, and I know people are going to say, oh, play as a QB, play as a QB. No. F that. Because if you're a QB, you are not going to be able to get these people. And then you move on to, after Division 2, which I haven't gotten that far yet, just yet, you move on to Division 1, and then after that you supposedly beat the Riots at their own game. You show up the commissioner, I think, you beat the crap out of him, or you say something to him, and then you know, it's just like, oh yeah, you know, I don't know. So my review of this game, on a scale of 1 to 10, Blitz League 2, I give it a 4 or 5 out of 10. Let's just go for a 4.5 out of 10. Now, like I said, this game is not really that bad. It's the fact that the campaign mode is hard as hell to beat. It's just like this vicious cycle. When you're a QB, you won't believe how many times you gotta restart over and 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 over again, just to get past one match. Then you gotta move on. Juicing helps, although it's not going to help you every time. It's mind-bogglingly stupid. I can't even explain it. You buy the game, buy it at your own risk. Don't play the campaign. If you play it for like 1v1 fun. That's all I can say. I mean, amazing detail on like the bone breaking mechanics or the bruising mechanics or the injury feed, the injury scenes. That's pretty awesome. That's all I can say. I mean, it's more wrestling than it is actual football. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Blitz League 2. Now, this is all my opinion. If you feel like the game is actually better than what I make it sound, that's you. Leave some comments. You know what, I think on top of playing video games and recording videos, I will definitely be putting Critic up. Now, I know I didn't really go into that much detail on everything in the game, but the game doesn't really have that much to offer, and what it does offer, it's You know, like I said, 4.5 out of 10. Blitz League 2. It's not even football. It's wrestling, man. If you guys want to see me review any other games, I will not be reviewing games that are universally known as the worst games, like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for the Super Nintendo, Superman 64 for the Nintendo 64. I will not be reviewing games I already know is piss poor, inadequate, and all that. Next video I'm probably gonna upload, if I can figure out how to get my Elgato to work with sorry if my voice keeps going. If I can get my Elgato to work with this, because the way I've been using it is I've been using 2 HDMI cables to plug into it, and I don't have an HDMI cable here in my bedroom, but if I can figure out a way to get my Elgato to work in here and upload videos in here, the next video I'm going to be uploading would be you know what? How about I show you guys how bad this game is? How about I show you the pain that I go through? How about I play a Division 2 championship on Blitz League 2? That way you guys can understand why I hate this game, why I feel the way I feel about this game, how in my opinion, this game is bad, and really bad. Not as bad as the other games I mentioned, not as bad as some other games that are out there, but for being a NFL, how about this, being an NFL video game, how this is worse than any other NFL game that you could possibly think of as being the worst. You guys are in for it now. But as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Like I said, this is the first time I'm using my face. I'm using a video where I'm doing a video where you can see my face. And I've been away from YouTube for a while because I've been working. I think it's been a couple weeks to over a week now. First off, I had a house sit for my grandma, and I couldn't connect to the internet there with anything. I didn't pack my Elgato to even record videos to bring it back because I didn't have an HDMI cable. I didn't know how that was gonna work out. I been working, and lastly, I've been, just wanted to take a break from YouTubing for a bit and just like focus on making money for my job to help pay for another car and everything. But I'll tell you what, since you guys have sat through this 28 minutes, I'm just looking right down here because I can see the little time, how long I've been recording. Since you guys have been sitting through this, baby girl, my baby. You guys get to see baby girl. Say hi, baby. The hell are you looking at me like that for? I don't know. I think she's crazy, cause watch. Oh no, she might just want some. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you want to see more of videos like this, leave a comment on what games you want to see me review, whether it's good, bad, whatever. Just want to see me review and give my opinions on it. Leave a comment. Always hit that subscribe button and leave a like. I mean, I appreciate it because it helps out with the channel, and you guys don't. It really helps out with the channel a lot. So share this if you know anyone who plays Blitz League 2 and who enjoys and or hates it, and you know, just let me know. Just let me know what you guys think. As always, I will see you guys in the next video. Stay awesome, my fellow Kryptonians. Hit this.